Hi guys, it's Mr. PKTMMCJ here. Today I'm going to do a video about my big long trip, which was really good. It was overseas, so I'm going to be doing parts of the trip, like part 1, part 2 and all that, but yeah, let's get started. First off, we stayed one night in Sydney, which wasn't really like the part of the trip. It was just to like get on our big plane. So when we went on our plane, it was going to LA, and then we stayed in LA. No, we didn't stay in LA. We just went to the airport for like a bit of a settle down, and then we went straight to New York, and it was really good at New York. And when we arrived there, we were like 20 seconds away from Times Square. We were really close to everything, and we were heaps jet lagged, so we just tried to, get in and see the place a bit. So yeah, and then so the first day in New York, the next day we went riding all around Central Park, which is like the really big place in New York. It's like they call it the lungs of New York because everyone can like breathe there, and I definitely think that's true. So then what happened is we went to the top of the rock, which was really close to our apartments. So we just went to the top of the rock, and we saw how big Central Park was, and we were just going around it and everything and seeing how big it was. So yeah, that was good. And then when we came home, we just relaxed, and then the next day we went to the baseball, and we saw the Yankees versus the Mets, and it was really good. And it was at the Yankee Stadium, so yeah, it was good. And like our brothers, they bought like a chicken bowl with chips, which was like this big. Not joking, it was like my head size. It was huge. So like it was huge, and it was funny because the baseball was very good. It was very fun to like go around and have a look at it. And then when we came home, we just had another look in Times Square and just going around there. Then the third day, what we did is we were going to M&M World, which was like a huge factory with heaps of M&Ms, and like there's like M&M golf balls, M&M card packets, M&M fans, like everything, and it was really good. So then my brothers and my dad, who were really interested in music, they went to go to Rudy's Music, which is like a really famous music place in New York. It's like near Times Square. So, and Max was really excited about that. So Max, who's my brother, and yeah, we just went around Times Square on that third day and just did heaps of things. Then the fourth day, we went on a boat to just all around the Hudson River, and we went under the Brooklyn Bridge and saw heaps of like things about New York, and we saw Leonardo DiCaprio's apartment, so that was good to see that. And then the next day we walked over the Brooklyn Bridge and saw the New World Trade Center, which is the tallest tower in New York and third biggest tower in the world. And it was very good to see that. And there was like these two big things where it had where the Twin Towers were, and it had like, what we saw was this like big room of the escalators and everything that used to be in those towers, and they've like kept it there. Then on the fifth day, which is the next day, it was like the day that we were gonna leave, so we had until about 3 o'clock in New York. We were gonna like go out to the airport, so we tried to have as many things that we could do on on that day, so we just went to Times Square and did like heaps of things, and yeah, so that's pretty much New York, which New York was really good. Now, about that time we went to Switzerland, and then when I arrived in Switzerland, it is my favourite country, because we went to Locarno, which is sort of like down near the bottom of Switzerland, and Switzerland was so nice. It was coming from New York where it's really busy, then going into Switzerland where it's like really quiet, and it was so good. Like, we had everything. There was like a bit of a lake, and every morning we could just go up and have a jog and all that, because like it was so good in Switzerland. It was just peaceful and calm, and we went on this train which showed us like all around Switzerland, and we saw Town Square, which was up near Switzerland, which was in Locarno, and it was close to like our apartments. And Switzerland, it was definitely my favourite country overseas. Like, it was fun because what we did is like we went on this train thing around, and then we went on this boat to a little place called which went to Asconda, and we were going to go to this jazz festival, but then we didn't get time, so we just went there. And Asconda was nice, but yeah. Then after that, we were going to Maggia, and Maggia was so beautiful. It was where my mum's side came from, like, and it was my grandfather's dad who like grew up there, and that was really good to see there. And there was like this church, and we saw all these graveyards, and like 20 of them were Gazzolis, which which is my mother's last name, so that was good to see that. Then we went to this place, and we were in Maggia, and we found out that my mum's relatives actually made wine, so that was good to know that. And then Maggia, it was so nice because it had like the Alps and everything, and there was like waterfalls, and there was this church of where which is in like the centre of Maggia, and we just went all around Maggia. It was so good, and what we saw were like these little places, and then we saw like this barnyard which had maybe one of my mum's cousins, probably not, but yeah, but yeah, that was good in Maggia. Then the next day we were like Switzerland. It was so good when we were just like we went to the bakeries, and then we were just relaxing near the river and all that. So everything was good. So yeah, that was really good when we went to Switzerland. So that's all I'm gonna do now. Go to the part 2, which will be in about 2 days or so. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you want to go to the next one. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.